Okay, thumb tape job for the ulnar collateral ligament, usually, or the radial collateral ligament of the thumb. These are the ligaments that bridge the phalange of your thumb to your metacarpal, which is the bone here and the bone here. So it's right at the knuckle, at the joint. So you want to make sure that the tape is going to cover that. You start as if you were going to do a simple wrist. And to get the right angle to get the pre-wrap around the thumb, come around the hand, pulling tight on your pre-wrap so it doesn't wrinkle, roll. And then coming around the thumb and pulling back down and just working your way to where you started. Patients in the handshake position, once you get the pre-wrap on, you can throw them back into palm down position. We're going to do a little simple wrist. This is just to serve as anchor strips for a figure eight that we're going to do on the thumb. So we don't have to really pull down, we really don't have to pull too tight, unless of course we have a wrist injury with a thumb injury. If that's the case, we want to pull it down to prevent extension as well. Easiest way to do this when you're first starting out is to get your tape out to the length you want. Tear it back to the handshake position. Again, we want to make sure we cross the knuckle joint, the MP joint, come up around the hand, lay down the tape in one direction, smooth it out around the hand, and then pulling it in the opposite direction like so, crossing that joint, the collateral ligaments of the thumb. One more. And then bring your hand up. Overlap your tape a little bit. If you have a bigger thumb, you can overlap a little bit more. If you don't, you're almost going to have to put the tape on top of each other. But again, you don't want to put it on too tight, so it's going to decrease circulation. I went this way for the first strip, so for this time with the second strip, I go in the opposite direction. You can see the overlap. Like so. You sometimes, depending on the size of the hand, will have a gap or a space here. We want to cover this up because that can cause blistering or cutting. The trick to doing that is just to angle your tape. So I'll lay it on like so. Come back up and around. I'm going to finish where I started. Grip my tape like so. This is my first closing strip. Next one will be working our way down our simple wrist tape. Just make sure that we've closed everything up. And this is a simple thumb tape job.